everyone, it's Charlton. So, I saw this fatal plane crash. I believe 5 people died. I'm not even here to talk so much about the plane crash, although it's more about, the fact that the pilot, who is Antonio Pastini, and who actually he changed his name at some point, I think legally. Pastini's daughter, Julia Akley, said her father's birth name was Jordan Isaacson, but she didn't say why he changed it. She wouldn't address the police credentials, because also initially it was said he was a retired police officer from Chicago, but the police department of Chicago didn't have any records of him. So it turns out that he had some kind of retirement paperwork in the plane that I guess wasn't destroyed, and a fake badge, which obviously is pretty unusual. So, and then I was reading on, and it turns out he's from Nevada. I don't know if that's where the plane originated. He's from Gradyville or Gardnerville, which is close to Carson City. I believe he owns a restaurant in Carson City, or a couple restaurants. So it says the pilot who died when Cessna airplane broke apart and crashed into a Yorba Linda home Sunday, also killing 4 people inside the home. Wow. Okay, so he was the only one in the plane. I didn't know that. And I'm just doing this very quickly. He was a 75-year-old retired Chicago area police officer and restaurant owner in Carson City, Nevada. He's not a retired Chicago area police officer. Those credentials are false, which again is pretty unusual. So the pilot was identified as 75-year-old Antonio Pastini of Gardnerville, Nevada, an employee at his restaurant Kim Lee's Japanese restaurant and sushi bar, declined to comment, citing wishes of the family. Chicago Police Department officials say they have no record of Pastini working for the force there, but Orange County Sheriff's deputies found a Chicago Police Department badge and retirement papers on him. Braun said. So here's that's just so unusual, man. I mean, here's Carson City. That's Gardnerville right there. There's Carson City. Reno's a little north of it. Las Vegas is down there, and he crashed in nearest Bakersfield, I believe, which is where that first that small Yorba Linda, I believe, is in Bakersfield or nearest Bakersfield, California. I'm not even sure where that is. Yeah. So, I mean, that's pretty much the story there. I mean, I don't know if we're going to ever learn more about that or what, The man piloting a small plane that broke apart over Southern California neighborhood had false credentials identifying him as a retired police officer, Chicago police officer. Antonio Pastini was killed when the twin-engine plane broke up shortly after takeoff and fell in pieces in Yorba Linda, igniting a fire in a home where 4 people died on Sunday. The cause of the crash has not been determined. Pastini, 75, was initially identified as a retired officer, but Chicago police said there are no records of him working for the department. The credentials found at the crash site included false retirement papers and a police badge bearing the same number as a badge reported lost in 1978. Chicago police spokesman Anthony Guglielmi, said in an email to the Associated Press. Pastini's daughter, like I said her father changed his birth name to Jordan Isaacson, but wouldn't say why. I'd prefer not to comment and let the investigators do their job, Ackley told KABC-TV. My father is exactly who he said he was. She said he was a restaurant owner and an experienced pilot who flew regularly from his home in Nevada to visit family in California. Aviation experts, safety experts cautioned against drawing early conclusions about the cause of the crash. At this stage, you don't make assumptions. You let the evidence lead you where it leads. National Transportation Safety Board investigators have been collecting parts of the plane. Here is some video of it breaking apart in midair. So,
Details, a new video being released today in the investigation into a deadly plane crash in Southern California. Investigators with the National Transportation Safety Board looking at those videos as they work to determine what caused that plane to break up in midair, leaving pieces of the aircraft scattered for blocks.
The alternator broke free and shot through this window and went through that wall.
All right, well, you know, it's just the fake records definitely just caused me to make a video about this. It's a little unusual. And here is his picture on a Facebook page, his Facebook page, Tony Pastini. That's you know, has already been designated because of his death in remembrance of him. But it's under his name that he goes by now, Tony Pastini. I looked for you know, Jordan Isaacson. I didn't see anybody, you know, of and it's not reported, or at least I didn't see when he changed his name, and you know, we don't know why he did that either. So, but I almost forgot to show you his picture. Forgot it's Yorba Linda is outside Los Angeles. He took off from Fullerton Municipal Airport about 10 minutes before the plane broke apart in midair. You know, obviously they don't know why that it did that, but I don't know where I got Bakersfield from. I must have saw that in some other article. I'm just not sure. But that's he took off from Fullerton Municipal Airport right outside Los Angeles and ended up crashing in a neighborhood in Yorba Linda that killed 4 people in the home as well as himself. All right, man, that is the story there. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.